Did you know there's one simple thing you can do right now to lower your blood pressure without taking any medication? In this video, I'll give you a powerful technique most people ignore that will safely take control of your blood pressure, naturally reducing symptoms like dizziness, fatigue, and headaches. And no, it's not reducing your salt levels. While reducing your salt levels and taking medication can help, they don't address the real problem. So what is the real problem? Well, think of your circulatory system as the plumbing in your home. When the pipes get clogged, water struggles to flow and the pressure builds up. Over time, that pressure can cause leaks, bursts, and serious damage. The same thing happens with your blood pressure. When it's too high, it stresses your arteries, damaging their lining and makes your heart work harder than it should. Keeping your blood pressure healthy is like keeping those pipes clean and clear, so everything flows smoothly and efficiently. For years, I've told my patients to aim for blood pressure in the 120s over 80s. That top number, 120 millimeters of mercury, is how hard your heart is working to push blood through your arteries. The bottom number, 80 or less, shows the pressure when your heart is resting and filling with blood. Keeping these numbers in the right range isn't just about avoiding heart attacks or strokes. It's about protecting your kidneys, your eyes, and even your brain. In fact, studies show that letting your blood pressure drift above 120 over 80 can be incredibly dangerous. Patients with lower blood pressure lived longer, had healthier organs, and were far less likely to suffer long-term damage. But what's really interesting is that your blood pressure isn't just about your heart. It's also controlled by your muscles and blood vessels. When small blood vessels tighten, they create resistance or they relax, making it easier for blood to flow smoothly. And so your muscles play a huge role in helping those vessels relax. Just like maintaining your home's plumbing, regular exercise keeps your blood vessels flexible and healthy, allowing blood to flow freely and efficiently. A recent study found that a type of exercise called isometric holds, which involve holding your muscles in a fixed position without moving your joints, are much better than other workouts for lowering blood pressure. In fact, it's nearly twice as effective as high-intensity interval training or aerobic exercises for some people, and has been shown to reduce high blood pressure in 98% of cases. The research focused on 3 specific isometric exercises, all resulting in lower blood pressure and building strength. However, there was a standout winner. I'm going to walk you through all 3 of these exercises so you'll have the options to match your ability level. As we go through these exercises, pay close attention to your form and any modifications I suggest. They're key to getting the best results safely. But please note, consult a doctor before starting new exercises if you have any underlying health issues. And if you feel any discomfort or pain whilst trying them, it's best to stop and avoid them altogether. So let's dive in. For the first exercise, all you need is something to hold, such as a rolled up towel, a light dumbbell, or even a massage ball. Grab your chosen object with one hand and squeeze it. Squeeze it to 30 to 50% of your maximum grip strength. To figure that out, imagine squeezing as hard as you possibly can. Then back off to about half that effort and then a little bit more. Hold the squeeze for 1 minute, then rest for 1 minute. Switch to the other hand and repeat the same process. Do this a further 2 rounds on each hand. If this exercise doesn't start to get challenging after about a minute, you want to go for something a little harder. And this next exercise does exactly that. Sit down in a sturdy chair with your back flat against the backrest. Lift both legs so that your knees are almost straight. Hold this position for 1 minute, making sure you feel it in your quads. The key here is that the straighter you keep your legs and the more you contract your thigh muscles, the harder the exercise will be. Aim for 30 to 50% of your maximum effort. After the 1 minute, rest for 1 minute, then repeat a further 2 times. This exercise is fantastic not only for reducing blood pressure, but also strengthening your quads. If you find the first minute easy, you can even add some ankle weights or use a leg extension machine in a gym. But so far, we've only focused on your hand grip and quads. To really get your whole leg involved and really improve your blood pressure, this next exercise is an absolute game changer. By activating your quads, hamstrings, and glutes, you're helping push blood back up through your entire leg, improving circulation and reducing the strain on your heart. Here's how to do it safely. Stand against the wall with your feet slightly wider than your shoulder width. Start by slowly sliding down the wall until you reach a point where you can feel your leg muscles start to work. Keep your knees tracking over your toes and avoid leaning too far forwards. You don't need to go all the way down. Just a few inches is enough to get those muscles working. If you're feeling confident, aim for a deeper squat, but making sure you stop at about 90 degrees. If wall sits feel safe and comfortable, try doing them for 1 minute. Now, if you get intimidated by wall sits because you feel you need to go as deep as possible, don't worry. Even small wall sits can make a big difference in improving your blood pressure. Give each of these exercises a go and see how they feel. Research shows that out of the 3 exercises, the wall sit was the most effective in reducing blood pressure, followed by leg extensions, and then the hand grip exercise. So, depending on your ability, I'd recommend starting with the wall sit, and if it feels comfortable, aim to perform 3 sets of 1 minute holds, with 1 minute of rest between each set. Aim to do this 3 to 5 times a week for a duration of 4 to 8 weeks for the best results. But while these exercises help with lowering blood pressure, nearly 60% of people with high blood pressure also suffer with back pain. So to get a handle on your back pain, go watch this video next, in which I share a simple technique to rapidly relieve your lower back pain.